forgot a speech to say, but I'll just say a few words before the proper speech. So I'm really delighted to be here seeing all of you. I came in Nottingham in 2019, and from this exhibition that you put up, I learned so much. But more than that, I met people behind the exhibition, people who are in the exhibition, some of the people who are in the exhibition. So that's really lovely. I got to know about the South Asian community more from this project and from this exhibition. But the interesting part is that why we are doing this, why this history and heritage. And I think it's just not about recollection. It's basically empowering us. The history always empowers us. And history, when we are learning it with all its faults, with all our weaknesses and strengths, it makes us a better person, it makes us a better nation, it makes us a better community. So what we're doing is just not recollecting, but we are actually empowering us as people, as community. So really thankful to the organizers and to the people who have been behind the project and who have been part of the project. And then, what is chai? Why chai? You must be wondering, why chai? And I think everybody knows that chai is basically tea. But why chai? Why chai? And this question I've been thinking, and I feel that the chai is just not a drink. It is a moment, and it is a moment that we share that makes the chai chai. And this chai allows us to come together, to communicate our ideas, to share our experiences, to debate heated topics, and that makes the chai chai. And hence the idea of the chai project. And in India we say chai pe charcha. Let's discuss at the chai. Yeah, it's a very common and popular phrase. Chai pe charcha karte hain. So when Sarah and other people were conceptualizing this project in 2019, and where I was part of that, we were thinking of three key aspects. One was the experience of the people, the journeys of the people, and the histories that kind of they bring to this place. But most importantly, we wanted to understand and cover the distance that they have covered and the distance that they have left behind. So we wanted to track how they negotiated this 7,000 or 8,000 mile distance through writings, through letters, through personal recollections, through mementos, through various ways in which they try to connect through. I was just seeing the songs that BBC played for that half an hour on Sunday, and it is through these ways that they communicated with the people who were, with the culture, with the people that they left behind. So it is the distance, the far distance that they negotiated, we wanted to track through this project. And this is actually what the project is about: the family here, the family over there. The family here and the family over there is very much part of the making of Britain. It is very much part of the making of the South Asian community here. It is also the making of the global world that we know. So the migration has defined the global world in ways that we wanted to understand. Before I go to the proper speech, I just want to say one more thing, which is very briefly that what we were tracking was the inflow from the South Asia to Nottingham. But we must also remember that this place is also connected to South Asia through colonialism in ways that we often forget. That the Midlands was one of the places where people from here, they went to India in 1700s and 1800s. They left their family, they went as part of the empire, they served in the empire, they lived in India, some of them they died in India. One of the famous person who went from here, whose papers we have at the University of Nottingham in the archive collection, is William Bentinck, who was a progressive and who was very critical. In fact, he was the person who was behind the abolition of sati, however contentious its abolition was, but he was the person who did it. So we have different kinds of connections. So it's just not one way of traffic that is there. There's two ways of traffic that's there between these two places. So here's the speech proper.